Tennis, new Manny Pacquiao? Alex Eala says Malayo Pacquiao. Filipina tennis star Alex Eala shrugged off comparisons to another Philippine sporting icon on Monday after drawing a huge crowd to her first-round match in the Australian Open in Melbourne. A pro-Eala crowd filled Court 6 as the Filipina took on world number 99 Alicia Parks of the United States in her debut in the year's first Grand Slam. They were at their noisiest in the opening set where Eala blanked the American 6-0. Parks regrouped in the second set, however, and Eala was unable to sustain her hot start. The American eventually took a 0-6, 6-3, 6-2 victory to progress to the second round. "I think it's normal that with a loss comes disappointment and being upset," said Eala afterward. "But then again, it's another opportunity for me to take and learn and grow as a player." Even before the match, Eala had already received plenty of attention. The Filipina was followed by throngs of fans wherever she went, with even her practice sessions drawing crowds. Online, posts about her on social media generated massive engagement. Her pre-tournament press conference on the Australian Open's YouTube account has over 170,000 views as of writing. The support she has received from her countrymen drew comparisons to boxing legend Manny Pacquiao, but Eala was quick to shoot down the notion. "Oh my God, hindi naman ganun. Iba naman asay Manny Pacquiao, I think. Nasa ibang level na siya," Eala said. The 20-year-old recalled that the entire country would virtually stop whenever Pacquiao fought during his prime, with traffic coming to a standstill and crime rates dropping as the nation instead tuned in to watch the Pac-Man. "I mean, naalala kayo, pag may laban si Manny talagang parang bakasyon, young mga tao, hindi pumapasak. And then, young buong pamilya, nasa bahay, may lechon, may popcorn," she said. "So sa tinjin kayo, medyo malayo pa kayo," Eala added. Nonetheless, Eala was appreciative of the support she received, though she also admitted that it was a bit overwhelming. The Filipino fans at Court 6 had to be shushed several times by the umpire as they cheered for Eala, and the young player took time to sign autographs even after her loss. "It was so heartwarming," she said of the post-match scenes. "That's one of the things that makes a loss like today a little bit harder, is I know a lot of people were rooting for me. But then again, Alicia played really well," Eala added. "And I just hope that the support continues with the losses along with the wins. I think that would really touch me. But then again, the fact that everyone came out and really squeezed into that cozy court, I really appreciate it. I felt so loved." Eala will still play doubles on Tuesday, teaming up with Brazil's Ingrid Martins against Japan's Shuko Aoyama and Poland's Magda Linette. Tennis and the making of a Filipino icon. Alex Eala and the new Manny Pacquiao narrative. In the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao isn't just a boxer, he's a cultural phenomenon. A world champion in multiple weight classes, a symbol of hope for ordinary Filipinos, and a global ambassador for the Filipino fighting spirit. Pacquiao's name evokes packed crowds, national holidays when his fights air on giant screens, and generations of youth dreaming of glory. So when a young Filipino athlete from a very different sport begins to capture the public imagination, it's only natural that comparisons arise. Recently, Filipina tennis star Alexandra "Alex" Eala found herself at the center of such a conversation. After drawing a huge crowd and fresh attention on the international tennis stage, some wondered aloud, could she be the new Manny Pacquiao of Philippine sports? But in her trademark humility, Eala responded simply and thoughtfully, "Malayo pa ako, I'm still far from that." What lies behind this comparison? Why does a tennis player stir imagery tied to a boxing legend? And what does this say about sports, national identity, and the evolution of heroes in the Philippines and beyond? The tale of two icons, Manny Pacquiao and Alex Eala. Manny Pacquiao's story is one of grit, relentless energy, and overcoming obstacles. Hailing from humble beginnings in Mindanao, he rose to become one of the greatest boxers of all time, commanding respect and admiration around the world. But more than titles, Pacquiao became a symbol of possibility, of Filipino tenacity in the face of long odds, and of pride for a nation whose athletes are often underdogs on the global stage. Alex Eala is not a boxer. She's a tennis player. Her journey has taken her from the junior circuits to professional arenas across the globe, and she has already notched achievements that once seemed almost unimaginable for a Filipino in tennis, a sport historically dominated by players from Europe, North America, and Australia. Yet despite the differences in sport, fans and media alike have drawn parallels. Both carry the weight of national hope. Both have attracted massive support from Filipinos worldwide. Both seem to embody the notion that no matter where you start, world-class achievements are possible. But Eala herself knows that such comparisons, while flattering, are premature. 2. Malayo Pacquiao, the heart of humility. In Tagalog, Malayo Pacquiao means, I'm still far from that. When Alex Eala was asked about being a new Manny Pacquiao, she didn't bristle or deflect flippantly. She acknowledged the sentiment while grounding it in reality. She sees Pacquiao not as someone to imitate directly, but as someone who inspires, someone whose work ethic, love from the Filipino people, and international presence give her something to aspire to, if not replicate. This humility resonates deeply in Filipino culture. Modesty and perseverance are traits admired across generations. Eala's choice of words underscores her awareness that greatness isn't instantaneous, it's earned through years of hard work, learning, and persistence. Rather than claim the mantle of a legendary boxer, she is carving her own path, in tennis, and inviting her supporters to appreciate her journey on its own terms. 3. A journey from Manila to the world stage. Alex Eala's rise wasn't an overnight phenomenon. She picked up a racket at a young age and quickly demonstrated a rare blend of natural talent, intense focus, and competitive fire. Recognizing her promise, her family supported her move to Spain to train at the prestigious Rafael Nadal Academy, a bold and challenging step for an aspiring athlete from the Philippines. There, she learned not just tennis techniques but a lifestyle of discipline, resilience, and adaptation. Training among elite peers and coaches, she absorbed lessons that transcended the court: psychological toughness, emotional balance, and the humility to keep improving. These are traits that have served many champions well, including the greatest players in tennis and athletes like Pacquiao himself, who had to reinvent and improve constantly throughout his career. Since turning professional, Eala's game has grown markedly. She has recorded historic milestones, such as Grand Slam junior triumphs and breakthrough performances against top-ranked opponents on the WTA Tour, victories that have sparked excitement not just among tennis aficionados, but among Filipinos who rarely see their athletes in late rounds of major international competitions. Each match, each step forward, brings Eala closer to her best, but she's the first to say she's still on the journey.